If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. The door-to-door sales have begun. And I'm going to help you and show you exactly what some of the protocol that's out there apparently is, of how they're training these people, and show you how to get around it and tell you my opinion on it and how to act. But let me show you first the door-to-door.
Right now, though, talking about the COVID vaccine could be coming right to your doorstep. Starting today, the Mecklenburg County Health Department launched a new Doses to Doors program. Health Department workers giving out shots right there at your front door. This is part of an urgent push to make getting vaccinated easy. And we can tell you this new program started this morning in West Charlotte. We knew a few people who took advantage of it. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leschner explains how this first day went.
There are many different reasons why half of the population in Mecklenburg County still hasn't been vaccinated.
And I haven't been vaccinated yet because I didn't have the convenience to get around to getting there.
All it took for this West Charlotte man to roll up his sleeve was the health department and medical director, Dr. Meg Sullivan, bringing it directly to his door.
It's a little bit more flexibility for me now. I don't have to worry about in the next 2 weeks. Worrying about, who got the disease or who I may be around to have it.
But so many others are hesitant or don't trust it. It's why volunteers with Action NC are going door to door to give the facts on the shots.
It's not confrontational. It's not like you've got to get the shot, but our whole job is to dispel those type of rumors and things.
And sometimes a conversation
take your time and think about it
leads to the choice to get protected. Now the volunteers can guarantee it gets done. Health department workers close by with shots, removing barriers and making it so simple it's hard to pass up.
But we're hoping this will switch from just getting a commitment to getting an actually shot in the arm.
Now, I know a lot of you out there what you're thinking and how you feel, because a lot of you are like me. Your first instinct is to say, oh, don't come to my door. You come to my door, you're going to get some, right? I mean, this is pretty much everybody's first instinct when they think about this happening to them.
Hi, I'm looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
But we have to remember we cannot act like that. Why, you ask? Not because you don't have the right to act like that, because you need to hit them and deprogram them or psych up. You need to get their programming is going to go zzz if you do this the right way, if they do come to your door. Now, number one, I'm going to show you here the documents and what they're teaching these people. But you really have to think of the mindset of killing them with kindness. And I hate to say that because that's not what I have ever been. I've never been an advocate for that kind of thing. But almost the way that I'm handling YouTube now, right? You guys have all heard me over the years, angry, frustrated, and I am. But it's almost like laughing it off, being like, oh, absolutely, sure thing. Okay, toodaloo. These people will not know what hit them. Now, one of the first things that they're doing here, and look, trust me, I know, and you can handle however you feel best. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm telling you my advice on how to do it. Now, somebody pointed out on my website at callforunuprising.com, which was very, very smart. And I actually didn't think of this while I was preparing this video until I saw that, so I'm glad I saw it. They pointed out that if they come to your door and you say something, I'm not taking that, or anything along the lines of even addressing the jab, that they're likely putting you on a list and tracking you. Now, you might say, well, they probably already know that I'm not on it because, there's probably a database. Well, look, the card isn't digital. I'm sure when they go and get it, I don't know how quick, if any of this stuff is even where it's going or what database it's going in. But I guarantee you that this, the person who said this was 100% correct. And it is better to be safe than sorry, even if they already know that you are anti-jabberoo, is to not address it and not give them anything that would be able to have them put you on a list that says that you're anti it and you haven't had it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I'm not telling anyone out there to lie because I'm a Christian, a God-fearing man. I'm not going to tell anyone to break a commandment here and lie and say, hey, I got it. Thank you. Bye-bye. But, what I would do if they came to my doors, I'd say, hey, hey, we got gabagool. Who wants to come inside? Oh, you got to use the toilet. Come on in. Creep them out a little bit. Make them be like, whoa. Because they're obviously coming, they're marking, and they're checking who has it, who doesn't have it, at just as much as they are giving it to people. So here's the list. And a lot of people share this with me. Some of my friends send it to me as well. This is the Community Health Ambassador Outreach Door Knocking Project to increase acceptance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's important things to note on here, though. So they have, this is them telling the people who are doing this how to do it and what to do in the event that someone does this or someone does that. Okay, and one of the things on there isn't, what do you do if somebody's overly sarcastic and is saying, thanks so much, you'd have a great day, bye. Their heads will probably explode, which is why I say to use that type of tactic here. Or, like I always do, don't answer the phone. Like I have a phone, I never have the ringer on, I never answer it. I only use the phone to make outgoing calls. So I'll miss calls, it doesn't matter if it's a solicitor or whoever. I don't know, and I don't care. It doesn't affect me at all. I don't even need to change my mind. I don't pick it up. That's just how I am, which some people might think is strange. Oh, what if somebody calls? Well, don't call. Don't ring, because I don't have the ringer on, so I don't know. People who need to get to me know how to get to me. So the first thing here says, you are not soliciting. Okay, actually, I'll go above that. Inform, don't convince. Your job is to equip the person at the door with the info, the resources they need to make an informed decision about their health. You are not trying to convince anyone to do something they don't want to do. Then it says you are not soliciting. So if you have a do not soliciting sign, this is what they're telling you to do here, or telling them to do. Because you are not seeking an order for any goods or services, you are not considered a solicitor. Therefore, no solicitation signs do not apply to you while you are performing this activity. So in other words, if you have a no solicitation sign, they're going to avoid it. It says, always be respectful of the residents you interact with, and if asked to leave, you must do so. No trespassing signs still apply and must be complied with. So no trespassing signs, if those are on your door, and I might put something up in my new, I'll get into that later on. But no trespassing signs they will listen to. No solicitation they will ignore. Now, telling them to leave, obviously they have to do so. But you can be polite about it. You can be negative about it. I wouldn't mention anything about the job. Just say you're not interested in anything. No, thank you. I'm okay. Thank you very much. Bye. Or you could be over the top like me and really lay it on thick, which I doubt anyone's coming where I am. But if someone was to come, I'd be laying it on thick. Hey, you want a hug? And I'd be like, probably pretending that I have it to creep him out and scare him even more. I'll be like, boy, I've got this rash. Oh, hey, give me a hug. Oh, and I'd sneeze, and that would probably get him away. But no, I don't know how I would, other than, to not address it, because I wouldn't want to be put on any type of list. But again, I understand we're probably all already on it. I get it. They track us on the internet. I get it. My channel, all that stuff. Understood. But I'm just trying to give you just something to go off of here. So no soliciting. They will ignore. No trespassing. They will leave. Knock and then back up, they're told. So it says follow distancing protocols and speak clearly. If someone is uncomfortable with you being there in person, offer to give them more distance or leave them a flyer. Okay? Use your script. They're all given scripts. This will give you the basics. So that's even, the fact that they have this script, it just shows you that you can completely mess with them because they don't even know what they're doing. They're just going off a script, and you could just discombobble them like a cheap robot, which is exactly what they are. So it says this will give you basics. Once you get comfortable with it, feel free to make it sound more like you, as long as the key information, which really is just saying that they're salesmen. I mean, anyone who's volunteering to do this, by the way, it really just, I think the first thing I might ask is, hi, how is it to be an accessory to murder? But that's just me. This is make clear up front that the building has let you in. It says, use your script. Once you get comfortable with it, feel free to make it sound more like yourself, as long as the key information is there. Make clear up front that the building has let you in and you're from the health department. Leave a flyer, even if they're already jabbed. They may want to share it with a friend or neighbor. Do not leave anything in a mailbox. That is illegal if you're not a mail carrier. Attitude of a golden retriever, memory of a goldfish. right? I'm more of a fan of wise as serpents, innocent as doves. But attitude of a golden retriever. I'm not quite sure what a golden retriever's attitude is, and a memory of a goldfish. So if someone says is angry or rude, try to not take it personally. They may just be having a bad day. Brush it off and move on to the next door. This is like basic sales training. I love how they're saying it's not soliciting, but that's what they're saying. So report on your work. Be sure to fill out your door knocking spreadsheet. And that's where, that whole mindset of, okay, they have a spreadsheet, fill it out. Who took it, who didn't, who told you off, who sounded like they were anti it, because they want to monitor this type of stuff. So be sure to fill out the door knocking spreadsheet with the counts of who still needs it, who has already gotten it, and who needs more info. Which is why I say to go along the lines like, hey, I got it, don't worry about it. But I'm not going to tell anyone here to lie or not. I don't know how I'd handle it again, or if I would do that, or what will naturally come out. You don't technically have to make a fib there. You could just be like, I'm good. Yep. Just, nod your head. They ask questions, you already get it? Yeah. Nod your head, and think about something else, and nod your head and say, yeah. It says, have fun. This is an amazing thing you're doing, regardless of how people respond. Have confidence that you're making a difference in helping save lives. And like I said, yeah. More like an accomplice. So they have all these instructions on here. On how to answer questions such as, we don't allow solicitation on our property. And they want you to say, I understand, but I'm not selling anything. We want to provide accurate info to the seniors in your community. Our goal is to maximize. And of course, this, I don't know why it says seniors. Maybe this is a protocol for senior living area. But our goal is to maximize the jab effort so that everyone can receive the jab when the clinic comes on site. All I want is to see seniors protected. So they have all the BS answers. And look, it's easy to combat these people. So I'm just telling you to be smart as far as any info you might give them. Obviously, you're not going to threaten them. I know we can all say that, but they obviously can call the police or something if you do something too drastic, which I don't recommend doing. And number two, why even give them anything to write down or take note of that might put you on some type of list where they're going to who knows what. Roll something out even bigger that could lead to FEMA, whatever. So why even bother giving him that? Just a whole, hi, do it with me, everyone. Hi, how's everyone doing? Thanks for coming. Sorry, just I need some Robitussin. And, ask them if they want to come in for some gabagool. They'll say no. And, say forget about it and let them bounce off the property and say, oh, I guess they got it already. They seem very happy and positive. Yep, because that's really how you combat these robots, right? The whole love movement. We'll kill them with love. Yeah. Hi, thank you. You're such a good person for coming to my door. Oh, thank you. I am so grateful for you. Ha ha. I got to get going. Bye-bye. So this is what's going to happen. This is already happening. Just be prepared. Obviously, it's going to be different for each place. I don't know if they're specifically saying in every single place to ignore the soliciting thing, but I think that is a technicality they will likely use. Don't give them any info and just try to break their programming. They're going to be used to and prepared for people who are going to be like, get the F out of here. Okay, so you could fry their brains by being like, yeah, like so ridiculously over the top. That's just me though, and maybe it's just because I'm in a kind of a better mood today than I was yesterday. So. This is it, though, folks, that this is what's happening in the world today. And, you've got to just like I combat here on YouTube, you got to combat everything and all the antics that they're pushing. Don't let it get to you too much. There's no point in letting it get to you too much. It's happening. And you got to just try to make their heads fizzle and break their programming, because they don't even know what they're doing, these people who are coming to your door. Most of them don't. They're just completely brainwashed, which means that you easily can combat them because they don't have anything going on up there. So a reminder, check out the website at callfornuprising.com. It's $2.99 a month. Definitely check it out if you haven't. I want to thank everyone who has been here supporting this channel. And make sure you sub to my other channels. Again, you don't know when a strike is going to come. I can't upload for a week or two, something like that, on this channel if I get another strike. So please just make sure you're right now below, pinned in the comment section and in the description box are my other two channels that I'll be uploading on. So definitely subscribe. Thank you again, the Patreons and everyone else, for your support. I appreciate all of you greatly. God bless you and your families.